What is good? Welcome back to Top Two. It's your boy Coop, Corian, whatever you want to call me. Johnny. Johnny on the spot.
Johnny
Even
Fins,
though he's
baby.
like 45 minutes late. But he's
Hey,
Johnny on the spot.
hey, dude, an hour late actually. I'll take the 40 minutes. You know what? I shouldn't have said
Yo,
anything.
yeah, he was an hour late.
I
Johnny on the spot though.
had to buy a Christmas tree. Priorities.
I
I'm
hate
not trying to
people
be.
like you.
Dude, it was
Let Thanksgiving come before you do
dude,
all this.
it's
Man.
my girlfriend, bro. It's my
Oh,
girlfriend. Bro. You think
Thanksgiving
I
is
would
my favorite holiday.
you think I would be up to this madness, bro? Dropping.
Thanksgiving is my favorite
Yeah,
holiday. You guys
that's
just
insane.
disrespect it. Everybody disrespects it every year.
I didn't even get the
Terrible.
stuff on my face yet, bro. No, not even Black Friday hasn't even hit yet, you know?
I don't even plan on shopping on Black Friday.
I know. I always think that's like just overhyped. I don't even know. That shit is crazy. I've never bought into that stuff. But let's get to
I
the.
used to when I was younger.
Oh, you want to talk
Don't
about
know
Black
why.
Friday?
Yeah,
No, yeah, no, it's because our parents, bro. My
yeah,
parents would
they
always
hyped
get
it up.
late, bro. My parents would always, I don't know, they wouldn't be those. I don't know, because there's the people that show up early, and then there's the people that show up and get the scraps. You know what I'm saying? Usually, those people that show up early are a little feisty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They'll smack your grandma for a freaking deal. You know?
but yeah. Anyways, it's a recap this week of week 9 and everything that's happened this past week. I'm gonna talk a little bit about this Thursday night football game that I went to. Sadly disappointed in,
It's a great
and
game.
then the upcoming games that come on Sunday,
Yeah.
Monday, and all
Those
that.
are always important for you guys. Actually, for me too. I need the 49ers to lose. Oh, they will. Oh my goodness. We'll get to that though. We'll get to that. We have their draft picks.
First thing, recap. In case you live under a rock, a few things happen. Uh,
Big news.
you got Cam Newton, who signed a 1 year, it's like 10 mil
Big boy contract
contract
for half a
to,
season.
yeah, for half a season to
Kind of weird.
rejoin the Carolina Panthers team he was selected first overall back in 2010, 2011.
Yeah. Yeah, they had 2011 first overall. Yep. Blaine
Uh,
Gabbert was in that draft too.
Jesus.
He was the clear cut champion of that class, in my opinion. It was
Yeah.
very.
And then,
Oh yeah, continue.
yeah, just shut up. And then you got Odell and Von Miller
Hell yeah,
joining the
crazy.
already loaded Rams. All this to be the 45-year-old, by the way. Yeah.
What's your opinion on that?
I mean, when you think about it, we lost to them already in the regular season.
You guys did? I didn't even know that.
We did. That was our first loss. And that wasn't, if I can remember, it wasn't a terrible game by us. I just think we just kind of got outplayed.
Dude, when you guys get rhythm starting on offense, it's like I can't even describe it. It's scary. It's like watching a machine. Just like I don't even know. It's bad. Yeah, I watch you guys pick us apart for 43 points. So let alone that. Just every game, Brady's just I don't know. Obviously, Brady that core he has is. I like to. I don't know if we ever made this comparison, but in 2011 when he had Randy Moss and Wes Welker, would you rather have Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, OJ Howard, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, or would you rather have those two guys?
I think the team we have
That's
because
that's what I'm saying, dude. And everyone says
I
the
don't get why.
2008.
Because how I think about it is on offense, you generally have 4 plays, but you have 3 plays technically. Technically, you have 4. Generally, you have 3.
Yeah.
And you have to stop the other team from getting 10 yards. So you have Tom Brady throwing the ball. That's already an A plus plus. You have Mike Evans, a top 10, top 15 receiver. Chris Godwin, top 20 receiver.
He's led the league in receiving before, so that says something.
You got AB, who I don't want to say he's back in his Pittsburgh days, but he's really close to it.
Yeah, he's
got Gronk, who's already, I think, the best tight end ever.
He needs to get on the field a little more. He's been
yeah.
And
you have OJ Howard.
Yeah, I know. You guys got backups though, and Cameron Brate too.
And you stop that team from going 10 yards. And You can't.
That's why I said it's like a machine, dude, because it's like automatic.
You're not even counting Leonard Fournette in the backfield, right?
And you guys have a tandem at back, so.
And the O-line is top 10 in the league, I would say. You can't stop that thing from getting 10 yards just about any. Like, come on.
Exactly, dude. That's I made that point to Luis, and we had oh my god, my dog busted in the door again. We had a discussion for that about 20 minutes. He didn't agree with me though. He said the 2008 was a little more high powered. I could see where he was coming from, but I don't know. If you freaking flood the top and flood underneath, like you're gonna be able to stop them.
There's just no covers that can generally stop them. Like with the Chiefs,
that's what I'm saying.
two
right
safeties
now,
deep, you got to force them to play some real football.
Exactly.
You have Jesus. What are you doing?
My dog always comes in when I'm doing the pod.
So unprofessional. But
oh, bro, come on, bro. You gotta let the dog yell in the cat.
There's no way. There's no game plan to really stop that offense. You just got to hope they have a bad night. In all honesty. But
hold up 1 second. Did you see my stuff in the background or no?
No.
All right, good.
It is what it is.
No, yeah, dude. I think the only thing, like, obviously the AFC is wide open right now, but the NFC is a whole other story. It's scary in the NFC, but Matthew Stafford has no playoff experience. So I feel like if it gets to the point where that's going to be almost the thing that kind of puts you guys over the hump at that point.
That's going to hurt for sure.
Yeah, for real. So exactly.
They don't get that
more
by.
Experience. Yeah. You can't get more experience than Brady, and you can't get less experience than Stafford in the playoffs. So it's kind of because
not only that whole Bucks team obviously has playoff experience because pretty much everybody's back.
Won the Super Bowl. Yeah.
But
what was I gonna say? That's gonna Matthew Stafford. I think he's played in one playoff game, if I'm not mistaken, or two, some ridiculous like that, and he hasn't won one, obviously. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
The legend of Mike White. We talked about this last time. We're going to keep it short and brief. I don't want to take up half the video. He threw 7 passes before he got hurt.
Yeah. So yeah,
not much.
We weren't watching the game, so I didn't really know what was going on. And so I didn't even really look into it afterwards. But they're still in agreement with you, in the locker room, and the fan base is still on Team Mike White. I seen a Pat McAfee video literally just about as soon as we started this. Yeah. So I didn't know what was going on. So that other guy, Josh Johnson
on every team in the league.
Yeah. I seen it in Madden, bro, the bronze card, dude. But whatchamacallit, he put up 300 something yards. So it's kind of like I know what you're saying, dude. It looks very bad on Zach Wilson. It looks extremely bad because he's had one good game, and these guys who could barely make teams practice squads are coming in and putting up 300 yards like it's nothing. So, which
but hey,
yeah, well, honestly, not. Are you saying they're lacking? Are you? It
was
they're a mid.
They just kind of let them put up 30.
They're a mid-tier defense in my opinion. Actually, mid-tier, I'd say. Definitely like 16. Yeah, nothing too terrible though. Their offensive anything. The run game, obviously, Jonathan Taylor's a beast, but the receivers, Michael Pittman and all them, it's really hard to get them going when you got Carson Wentz throwing them. And they're obviously their offensive line's one of the best. So they got some things though.
We'll run down the list of Week 9 games. I'm just gonna ask if you have anything to say about them. So I won't have anything to say about a few of them. So, like for instance, Raiders Giants, I have nothing to say. I don't care.
Raiders Giants here.
Sorry if you're a Raiders fan or a Giants fan.
No, we don't care. Just kidding. Corian might. Oh, Raiders. Yeah. The Raiders there's one of those teams that look like they're on the collapsing side of the second half of the season, which is kind of sad. It's almost like they sabotage themselves, obviously on the player side. But that John Gruden thing was kind of was a little, I don't know, almost seemed like a little hit piecey. Like I don't know. I don't know. Just when they were, I think they were 5-1 when all that went down. So perfect timing, just my opinion. It just looks a little fishy, but obviously he deserved to get fired. Like, you can't, especially with the players you coach. Not gonna name both sides of the coin here, but you can't go in a locker room with after saying you can't go to that. You can't go back to that team after that information is floating around there. That's a no-no. So obviously it's the right move. You gotta. I don't even know what happens with all that money, $200 million contract, but that'll let alone with in losing their 2 first-round picks, the whole ship's just it's blowing up. And with the team was I don't know if you looked at their playoff percentage probably before all this happened, they were probably in the 60-70% chance, and now it's probably I would say it's mid 50s in the next couple weeks. It's going to go down to the low 30s.
Falcons Saints, not too much to say. I would say that Matt Ryan looked a whole lot better. He did pretty good, I would say. Not MVP. Well, kind of MVP Matt Ryan, but not MVP Matt Ryan.
Oh no, he played pretty good. What do you have? 60-70% completion percentage,
something like that. 23 is 30.
Yeah, so that's a high 60s, I think. Yeah, he played about perfect, I would say. Well, he did have a lot of passes to Cordell Patterson, so I think his stats might be a little padded as their running back. But considering who they have to throw to right now, outside of Kyle Pitts, I can see that. It's like understandable.
Bills, Jaguars. Bills look kind of horrendous that week. It was kind of
AFC is wide open.
Allen.
AFC is wide open. It's going to be a weird one with AFC. I have no clue.
Bengals, Browns.
Bengals, Browns. Let's see. What was
Browns or the Bengals really disappointed.
Oh, they lost that game, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's another team that was looking red hot, and now they're looking like they're on the decline. That's what that was my prediction going into the season. I think Zach Taylor's not really one of the. I think there's better candidates out there than Zach Taylor to be the head coach of a football team in the NFL, but he was proving me wrong in the beginning. I think they were 5-0 at one point, or 5-1, or something like that, and now they're down to 5-4. And they're looking at the point where the momentum's definitely not going their way. So they need to figure it out quicker. They're going to be out of the playoff race. But with being in that division, that's one tough thing in the AFC. But the AFC is wide open right now. So, like, if you're not in that AFC, whatever, North, I think, it's wide open for you pretty much.
Patriots, Panthers. That was Sam Darnold had a horrible game. 3 picks. That's
proving everyone right. Kind of sucks because I think I ranked him the 22nd best quarterback going into this year. Which I did see, like, because I had to watch him, but every game we played against him, he threw like 2 or 3 interceptions and like 0 tutties. So I didn't really like. Outside of that, I seen stripes of potential. Like, obviously he was drafted that high for a reason. People were talking about how he should have been the first overall pick that year over Baker, but obviously Baker panned out better, a lot better. But like I just they have weapons. I don't, and I don't know if it's the fact that their coach, who's their coach again? Is it the dude from Matt Rule, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if his system's just not fitting the Matt Darnold standard type of. I don't really know. He's kind of a one-trick pony in my opinion. So I think that's kind of what's weighing him down a little bit. I don't know what his problem is, dude. Like I said, it's disappointing. You try to figure it out, and it's just like go back to the same thing every time. Just the fact that he sucks, you know. I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah, just say he sucks.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I was like. It's just coming back to the same point every time. Might as well just label him a bum.
Broncos, Cowboys. I think if America doesn't know already, this game makes you realize that the Cowboys, there's a weakness, obviously, to this team. It's the defensive side, and in particular, it's stopping the run. Devontae Williams had 17 carries, 111 yards. Melvin Gordon had 21 carries for 80 yards.
You're right. I think that's and last week I think they got ran on for 100 yards as well. So I think that is a common theme for them. So you're right, because it's obviously they're getting their turnovers, but you can't stop the run game. You're getting freaking the one that wears out your defense at a point, and two, you're not going to win a football game. I think 70% of there's some stat like that if a team runs for 100 yards, they have a super high percent chance of winning the game.
They just take control of the game.
Exactly. So, yeah, they got figured out. It looks like because they were red hot. They were 5-1. Well, Dak got hurt, obviously, but they were the talk of the town for a bit. But losing to the Vikings, they didn't lose to the Vikings. They almost lost to the Vikings. Wait, that was a week before. Here, I'm all confuzzled here. They lost to the Broncos, and even
Broncos and the Bucks.
Broncos are on the uprise, in my opinion. Damn, they ran for about 200 yards. Melvin Gordon had 80 yards too.
That's it.
Oh, you did? My bad. Sorry about that, my dude. But the Broncos had a heck of a game. Dang, even without Von Miller. They're gonna have Tuesday. What? I'm not no disrespect, bro. But just like they're out here 5-4, they got some draft capital next year. Things aren't looking too bad. I thought it was worse out there in Denver. You know.
Yeah.
They just need a quarterback.
What is this? Minnesota and Baltimore. I obviously got something to say about Baltimore later. Save that for later, but I don't know. This is it's very, I don't know. I can't say too much about this game.
Here, are you looking at future games or did this game happen?
Week 9, so.
Bro, why am I so lost? Minnesota.
I wondered that for a long time.
I was just looking at it. Where'd it go? Oh, Minnesota. Bro, I found it. Yeah, Minnesota. This was the game I was getting confused with. Lamar Jackson had another subpar game. That's what it was, dude. The Minnesota defense ran the cover 0, and our bum-ass Dolphins were like, hey, it worked against them. He threw 2 picks. He's a little disgruntled. They almost won.
All right.
Hey, we're gonna talk about
say that for later. I got a lot.
Yeah, I bet. So yeah, Minnesota Ravens. Next, we got my Dolphins and my versus the Texans. I was gonna say my Texans. Hell no. They are my team because we have all their draft picks most of the time, but not this year. So, but it was a shitty game. It was a horrible game. It hurt. There was like 10 turnover, something ridiculous, like 8 turnovers in total. Fumbles lost, 3 by the Dolphins, 2 interceptions, 9 turnovers in total. 4 fumbles, 3 by us, 1 by them. They threw 2 picks they threw 3 picks and we threw 2 picks. So it was just a very frustrating game. It looked like another game where we were going to somehow lose at the end. By the way, the Dolphins, they should be 6-4. Get into this later. But we have lost games not because of other teams, but because of ourselves. And I don't know. Yeah, just it's disappointing. Like, how do you beat teams like the Ravens? I know they're banged up and all. We'll get to that later. But like, it hurts my soul. It hurts my soul.
Get on with it.
It hurts my soul, dude. My soul's hurt. Like, I knew we had potential. And then it's a roller coaster. It looks like we don't have potential, and then it shoots back to we have a little bit of potential. Like, we need to get past the potential point, and we need to be freaking winners, you know? We should have signed Brady, dude. Tua's cool though. I like Tua, bro. He came in Thursday night and he showed
Yeah.
showed he
Anyways,
could be a man. Oh yeah, my bad, bro. My bad, dude. My bad. We'll get to that. We'll
Jesus.
get to that. We'll get to
I
that,
don't know
bro.
what it's okay.
I have so much to talk about.
Yeah,
You
and
should be
that's why
lucky.
I'm
No,
being quiet.
you should be lucky that I'm getting some of it out because it's gonna be
No,
like a it's
no,
gonna be a 30. All right, we'll talk about it
I
in 30 more
love the
minutes
30
then.
minute. I have a lot to say too.
All right, bet.
Chargers, Eagles. Not too much for me to say. Herbert just looks great.
Yeah, obviously.
Should have drafted him over Tua. Anything for you?
Ah, I think there's a show of concern. I don't know how the game developed, but I think there's a show of concern for Hurts only throwing 17 passes. The fact they ran the ball 40 times. I don't know. Well, they did run with Hurts 10 times, so I guess he did get a decent amount of action. But that kind of concerns me in a way. I don't know. I don't know if he's because the score says I need to look more into that game. Obviously, Herbert's a baller. Their run game the Eagles defense has been lackluster this year, and it looks like they somewhat stepped it up on them besides getting shredded up by Herbert, which is oof. Dude, he went 32 for 38, dude. Shit. He cooked them. Yeah, never mind. Eagles defense is booty hole. But next.
Next game I want to speak on. Chiefs Packers. This is very scary. And it's very scary for the Kansas City Chiefs. This offense put up 13 points against the Packers defense. Packers don't have their best, like the top 5 corner in the league, and Jair Alexander. He's done for the year.
They have an all right. Oh, that he is?
He's done for the year. He had surgery.
Shit. I didn't know that.
They didn't have him.
Damn.
And they only put up 13 points.
Yeah, dude,
this is bad. They're not.
Aaron Rodgers would have had his way with.
Oh yeah, they would have killed them.
Mm-hmm.
This is terrible for them.
The AFC is wide open, bro. These times I bet you wished the old Bucks were in the AFC because they would be the top team by far. It'd be a guaranteed look into the season. It would be like the Tom Brady being on the Patriots again. You almost got to guarantee them in the Super Bowl before the year starts.
Yeah. Cardinals, Niners.
No, I follow the Niners because the Dolphins have their first round draft pick for the next 3 years. So every game I hope they lose. So this game was sweet. And they lost to freaking Colt McCoy.
Yeah, that was terrible.
22 for 26, man, through like 80% completion percentage, 250 yards. Wait a minute. Yeah, he spread the ball out decently well too. He's out here freaking snapping. So I think the spread offense is definitely going to get implemented more into the NFL as years go by, considering the success of the Cardinals currently. Because I know that was kind of I wouldn't say frowned upon, but frowned upon in the bulk of how they run their offense. But obviously it's working. So
yep.
I think a lot of teams are going to start taking that from the old scrapbook.
Titans, Rams. This looked terrible for the Rams, but it looked so good for the Titans. It shows that this defense for the Titans have really improved. They allowed 6 points going into the fourth quarter, which is, against this Rams offense. They obviously didn't have Odell, but still.
They got Woods and what's his face? Cooper Kupp. So those are two. I wouldn't say top guys, and it depends on how you look at it. You know, they're explosive, dude. It's crazy. Van Jefferson, Higbee, Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods. It's kind of they got 2 running backs.
This is
scary, dude. Scary. That's one thing though. Darrell Henderson and Sony Michel look like subpar guys. So if you could put Stafford on his toes, I don't know. There's not really a run game to bail him out at times. So I don't know. I feel like in the playoffs it's going to be a whole different story. I hate to say that because I'm a huge Stafford fan and I always have been. Like I used to have huge arguments. This kid used to try to tell me that Alex Smith was better than Matthew Stafford. That was like we would have like hour-long arguments about that. This was like in like 2013 though.
I don't know why.
2013. Huh?
Why do you even go back to fourth at that point?
Dude, it's in like 2013 when Alex Smith went to the Super Bowl. Well, around when he went to the Super. Yeah, I think this was around when he went to the Super Bowl. What year was that? 2013. Yeah. So it was like he said that Calvin Johnson was the reason why Stafford was good. So that was the debate at the time, and then obviously he proved people wrong. My point was I love Stafford, man. Okay, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You know.
Last game of week 9. Steelers.
I'm not a Stafford hype beast. You know.
Bears. Just.
You know.
Big Ben looked like he actually knows how to play football, which is kind of good.
Heck yeah.
No, that's all I can really say. He knows how to play football now. So
Justin Fields looked like the quarterback that game. Looked pretty good. Little boys are going. I had to have one of them, dude. I'm glad I got it out while I did. But he looked pretty good, dude. I think he's better than Hurts. That's not saying much, but I don't know. Those are like two let's say on the same pedestal level guys. Oh, the Bo, bro, the funny. But whatchamacallit, yeah, I think he's I wouldn't say as of now he's number 2 behind Mac Jones, in my opinion. Yep. And then it goes Trevor Lawrence. And then Trey Lance. Oh, and then actually, yeah, and then freaking Zach Wilson. Yeah, in that order. We'll save that for another video, though. At the end of the year, we'll rank the rookie quarterbacks. See, I keep on going on these tangents, bro. Tangents, tangelos, something like that.
But let's just get right into it. This is the topic that we both want to talk about. Last night, Ravens lost to the Miami Dolphins 22-10. I'm gonna start off with you.
Oh nope. All right. So that first drive, I was gonna rep flipping the hat, but I don't like how it looks, so I'm not. But the first drive, when you guys had the 3 rushes.
Why you keep saying you guys? I'm not a Ravens fan.
Bro, you went in support of the enemy, dude. You are with them. You are we. You are not with me. Okay?
Just say the Ravens.
Okay. So when the Ravens had 3 30-yard rushes in a row on their first drive, I was like, we're in for a long day, Dad. You know, I was watching the game with my dad. I was like, shit, this isn't looking too good. And then I seen your story, and I was like, this is a perfect time to let Corian have it, because I was in distress myself. So then I was roasting you about whether or not the fact you had your spectacles at the game so you can see better. You know, and around that time I was in despair and doubt. And then my Dolphins, like what I was talking about not last week, how the Minnesota defense implemented the 0 coverage and had their way against the Ravens and almost won the game. The Dolphins were like, we haven't been running that. That was their bread and butter last year. For some reason, we shied completely away from it. And we have been getting penetrated ever since. And this week, we were like, we're going to be the penetrators. I can't even sit down anymore.
Pause.
It hurts to sit.
Pause.
Huh?
You lost this 30 seconds that you lost me.
Okay,
talking
and
about
we had
not being penetrated. You want to be penetrated now. It hurts to sit down. You lost me at that. I'm sorry.
No. I got this. I'm closing. Like Tua, I'm closing the game out. Closing it. I don't even know where I'm going with this. But when we ran that cover 0, I was like, there's something different about this game. And I'm going to get serious here. Brissett, he was throwing a lot of dirt balls. That's the one thing that kind of threw me off. The fact that our defense was just Lamar Jackson, he couldn't get anything going. You guys got a couple, not you guys, sorry. It was like it reminded me a lot of the same vibes of the Patriots game week 1. We gave them a couple chunk plays here and there, but when it came down to it, like we set them up for very, very like there was more than almost every third down was a third and long. So we almost set you guys up for failure, and then we would do the cover them for failure. Sorry, cover 0, and it would just completely throw them off. And that's the bulk of the reason why we won. Obviously, in the first half, we couldn't get anything started on offense because Brissett's the dirt boy. But Tua, the GOAT, was like, Coach, I don't even use this finger. I don't need this, man. I'm with God. And he was like, he came out on the field and he got it done, bro. He got it done, dude. And Xavier Howard got that strip sack or that strip fumble, ran it for the touchdown. And I was like, it's a sealed deal. I don't know where I was going with there. going with there. Yeah, going with there. I don't know where I was going with all that, but it was the game of the year in my opinion. It made me a happy man.
Okay.
For me. No. It's not the game of the year like on some list.
I get it.
But for me, bro, personally, it's gonna be one to remember. I know I didn't break into any real details.
Yeah, you didn't. But that's where I step in, All
right. Here, I'll critique. This is where my details come in.
Okay.
Let me get close.
So we're gonna bring you back. Remember we did the quarterbacks rankings and we did the backup quarterbacks. Remember where I ranked Jacoby Brissett?
I don't think he was on my list.
Yeah, he wasn't on your list. He was on my list. Do you remember where I ranked him?
Where?
Number 1.
2? Oh, in the
backup quarterback in the league, in my opinion. And now, I don't even know if he should be on the list.
Yeah, dude, he's bro. He doesn't have a fire to him. That's what Luis pointed out to me the like 2 or 3 weeks ago. He plays soft, dude. He plays like Tua. He plays with some flame to him, with some passion. Brissett, it's like fucking fuck it. I didn't get it, bro. Let's get it next time, Like I wouldn't say exactly that. Obviously, that's not the mindset. That's just what it just doesn't look as great as Tua does. Obviously.
Another thing I want to
hate watching him play. I hate it. Kills me.
Another thing I want to touch on is play call. Now, everyone is talking about this cover 0 and this cover blah blah blah. As a offensive coordinator, going into this game, you're just not even going into. You're at halftime, seeing the adjustments you have to make. You see that they ran this cover 0, and you see that it is not working for you personally.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, let's go out and let's get in this formation so we can counter this cover 0 and make them pay. Right?
They couldn't figure it out, dude.
The thing about it, and this is my only thinking, their O-line is terrible. So, because they don't have their best offensive linemen are hurt. Ronnie Stanley.
Oh man.
Marshall Yonder retired 2 years ago. They haven't been the same since he's gone. Right?
Excuses?
It's not excuses. It's just from this the whole Ravens team in general before the season started. They were hurt. Dobbins went down. Peters went down. All of them.
They got fondled by the Dolphins.
But let me finish.
Yeah.
So the injury bug hit them, and they hit them pretty hard. Pause.
Dude, our
just let me finish. Just let me finish. Can you let me finish?
You can say the same damn.
Can you let me finish?
Let's hear it.
Jesus.
Bunch of words, bro.
So I say this to say this.
All right.
I see it because again, I'm in the know. I'm in there. I'm a coach right now. I'm in the box. Got the headset on the way I was sitting apparently to you, but it really wasn't that. I wasn't all the way to the freaking wall.
No, that's not. Dude, that no.
I was like very close to like the edge.
I like those seats, bro. I like those.
This is no bad seat in that stadium. Dude. That's the thing.
No, yeah, you can see everything from those fucking seats. I like.
But and I've seen a lot, and I seen this one particular play where they're doing this. You can call it on the sideline. You can call it from the block down the road. This is a cover zero. And you know what they do for a cover zero, right? They're going to send 7 people and they have 5 offensive linemen. You know what they do? They say, hey, you go out wide. Everybody 5 wide, right? Now it makes sense, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
But they're sending 7 people. So if they're sending 7 people, you're doing a 5 wide. 2 people are not getting touched, and they're coming straight from Lamar Jackson. One on this side, one on this side. That means you have to get the ball out quick, right?
But the thing about that cover zero thing, if you really watch it, one of those guys will hop out in zone. And a lot of the time last year, when we would do that, I'm
talking about this one particular play.
True.
This one. True. They do that, and you think it has to be a quick throw. But you know what? It was not. It was. I'm trying to think of a play on Madden. But all in all, it had to take 3 seconds for your first read to really get open.
Yeah.
If you create enough separation, you don't have 3 seconds. You have a second and a half to get the ball out before Lamar used to have to take off running or he gets hit. So why are you calling that play?
That's when you got to run a screen or something. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Something else. And I don't know if Lamar, I hope Lamar can, make adjustments at the line by now.
No, for sure. I can't exactly get into his head and tell you what was going on there, but I feel like there was just a simple formula that Minnesota used that was working against Lamar. And it was a formula that happened to be one that we were particularly good at a certain point in time last year, with pretty much all the same players with an addition of, if anything, I would say upgrades, which hurts to say, considering our record is what it is. But that cover zero, dude, it literally won us the game last year against the Cardinals. It would literally win us games last year. Like the fact that it would be more of I would just say that it was a defensive win, but the fact that Tua stepped in and did what he did, and the fact that the Ravens blew all those coverages, like those 2 50-yard bombs that they let up, they were something just up with them that night, I feel like, or last night.
And play calling was terrible. The first half, they probably threw like 5 passes. They just ran when it wasn't working.
Another thing is Tua did miss a couple balls that he should have fucking made, but I think that's because his finger was fucked up. But other than that, oh my god, dude, middle finger throwing with your middle finger. That's fuck that shit, dude. He was throwing some darts with that fucking broken middle finger, bro. Balling on them boys, dude. I wish I was at that game. You were wishing to see out of Lamar Jackson what Tua did.
No.
Yes.
No
yes, dude. Yes,
Tua
bro.
Was 8
bro, it was 1
yards.
half. For 58, it was 150.
So, I'm sorry, yeah. 150.
Yeah, so if he played the full game, he would have had 300 yards.
No. Yeah, those 2 long
Yeah, he would have. Bro, if Brissett had 100
bombs.
But if Brissett had 150 yards, are you gonna tell me Tua wouldn't have 100? Bro, no way. Tua would have thrown 40 times for 300 yards. Easy.
Anyways,
Tua puts up 300 like it's nothing, bro. I know it's really hard to believe. I know it's really hard to believe, but I've seen it, bro. I watch it every week.
Anyways, somebody on this Ravens staff, particularly on the offensive side, gotta go. I
agree.
It's terrible to watch. They threw the ball more in the second half, and the score was 6-3.
Like I know they're banged up, but if Lamar Jackson doesn't put the whole team on his fucking back,
yeah. What's the point of drafting a receiver first round to barely throw the ball until the second half?
He fumbled like twice.
Don't get me started on the fumbles.
I know them and receivers, they draft guys that can block. That's what it is. It's freaking a little weird, but I don't know. I think they're not helping.
And that's gonna screw them when a new coordinator does come around and the system changes. It's gonna screw them.
everyone could go except for Marquise Brown.
Rashad Bateman's a dog.
Huh?
Bateman's a dog.
Oh, Bateman? Yeah. No. He has potential. Yeah. Him and freaking the dude from Washington were my favorite receivers this draft. Out of besides of the top three, obviously. Chase, Smith, and Waddle. I like Bateman and Dwami Brown. Those two ballers. But what else? Yeah, we talked about Cam. Do you want to talk about next week, or do you want
to? Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah, dude.
All right, so we're obviously not counting.
Yeah. So Saints, Titans.
Dolphins. So Saints, Titans. Who do you have winning?
I have the Titans winning. I actually Trevor Siemian. Yeah, I have. I thought Taysom might be starting, but I don't know if they just think Trevor Siemian's better than Taysom Hill, or what? Because Taysom Hill did have 2 throws. I don't know if he just came in and realized he wasn't ready, or what the deal was. Oh my god! One. Here, hold it. My dog wants out, and my earpods fell out.
This is why this is so tough to do. You got this kid on the other side.
So unprofessional, dude. So unprofessional. Yeah, I'm gonna get fired, dude. Dude, my voice, bro. I'm about to punch myself after this. Like freaking, not even gonna say it. Whatchamacallit. All right, so Trevor Siemian and the Saints, they're not catching the W against Tannehill and the Titans. You got any input on that, or you agree?
I agree. Titans win.
Yeah. And then the Bills and the Jets. I know who you got. Mike White.
The legend of Mike White.
I got the Bills. I don't know, though. What's up with the Bills, dude?
Yeah, they just lost to the Jags, so I got the Jets. Upset 2 weeks in a row.
I heard a fan theory that the Bills' defense is not very good. They just play shitty offenses, and it makes their defense statistically look better, which I disagree with.
Look at the division, kind of, yeah. I see that. That's 6 games right there.
Dude, when we played against them the other week, there were times where literally no one was like open whatsoever. They were just locking us down. Like, I don't think we've had a harder defensive battle than them all season. But the fact Jacksonville, well, obviously it was a tough defensive game because it was 6-3, where they lose 6-3, I think, something like that. So obviously their defense, I don't know. I think they're the top team in the AFC. I hate to say it, but I think they just have off games sometimes because their defense is good. And obviously Josh Allen's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So I don't know. I think they're going to win this game.
Good point. Mike White. That's all I have to say.
I think you win, dude. Like, I don't really. What do I even say to that? No.
So you know what? Let's get something going here, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 games. Whoever predicts,
the
most wins, best has a better record, gets something in return.
$20.
$20.
$20. $20 it is, baby.
All right. Now you make sure you keep track. I'm not keeping track. If I keep track of yours, you're not winning a game.
Yeah, I'll write it down after this game. So
we both had Saints. No, both had Titans.
Do you actually have the Jets?
I have the Jets.
Wow. Okay.
Mike White.
Dude.
Steelers, Lions. That's easy. Don't say anything. You should already know who I'm picking.
Give me a second, bro. Let me think about it. I think I'm gonna, since you went with the Jets, bro, I'm gonna go with the Lions right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I think they might catch their, because I don't know. They play with a little fire up their ass. Obviously with Dan Campbell. Mr. Fire up his ass. So I don't know. I think they might shock the world. And the Dolphins can beat the Ravens on Thursday night, dude. I believe anyone. And the fact that the Jags beat the Bills, it's kind of any given Sunday is more alive now than it's ever been, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know? So
next game, Jags, Colts.
I got the Colts.
Yeah, I think Colts is a smart choice.
Yeah, for real. I could see the Jaguars defense getting ran all over. And I don't know, their offense is it takes a while to get any pace going for the Jags, and their defense isn't much better. So I don't know. I see the Colts. If they can just get the run game started, they win the game automatically, in my opinion. Obviously, I think we there's not much discussion about the next game. Both have the Bucks.
Bucks against the football team that plays in Washington.
Yes. Now if Fitty wasn't life
don't say this. Don't say
I would
this.
still have the Bucks. I just wanted to. Yeah. I still have the Bucks for sure. Yeah.
Browns, Pats, Browns. Easy. Browns defense is going to kill them.
I hope the Patriots lose. Yeah, I hope the Patriots lose. Yeah, Browns. I got the Browns.
All right, sir. What is this? Falcons, Cowboys.
We need to wrap this up.
I got Cowboys. Falcons
Is
have
Dak
a running
playing?
game anyway. Yeah, Dak's playing.
I got Cowboys too. If Dak wasn't playing, I'd say Falcons.
Tough one. Panthers, Cardinals. I don't know if Kyler Murray's playing or not.
That's a good question.
Even then, I think I would still might go Cardinals.
Murray and Hopkins are a game time decision. I'm gonna go Cardinals too. I want to make a difference here, like between like our predictions, but I mean I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah, so. I want to be. Yeah, but it's hard.
Yeah. No, yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, that one. It's like you never know. You never know. I don't know. I feel like the Cardinals are bound for a loss sometime soon. They've been pretty crispy of late, so they usually
Vikings, Cardinals.
Or Chargers, you mean?
Or shut up, Chargers.
Fuck it, Vikings. You got Chargers?
Still,
no.
Chargers.
You do? I bet. I got Vikings.
This is going to be a fun one.
I think the Chargers are going to win, but I wanted to go different here. I think there's a decent chance the Vikings can pull this one out of their ass. So that's the only reason why
I was going to choose Vikings.
Really? That's what I'm saying, dude. It's like I'd say it's a 60-40. A 60-40, my opinion. So it's like not too bad. This one's interesting though. Is Aaron Rodgers playing?
Packers. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is playing.
Oh, but I got the Seahawks.
Is he playing?
Bakhtiari's out and Russell Wilson's active, so I don't just that, let alone I'll take wait. Ooh. Aaron Rodgers is playing.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'll go Packers.
Packers secondary is not going to be able to stop that.
I'll go Packers. Packers, baby.
Old-time rivalry.
What are the Eagles, Broncos?
I got Denver, baby.
I'll take Eagles.
Yeah.
Flag it. We'll have a big differential here.
Chiefs,
I'm gonna take
Raiders.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'll take the Chiefs, baby.
Yeah, Raiders are in shambles.
Yes, they are, but so are the Chiefs, but less of shambles than. And they're at a point of repair. The Raiders are not so much the case.
Last game, Rams and 49ers. That's easy for me.
Where am I? Oh yeah, there we are. Yeah, I got the Rams. Yeah. I want the 49ers to lose very badly.
Alrighty, we will reflect on this list.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, and then we'll do the same thing next week. We'll make this a new thing. Why not? Just a little. Yeah, for real. Just a little bonus at the end of every video.
By the way, if I lose, I will never.
Me neither. I'm glad we're in agreement on that.
Wow, I was playing.
I'm
You're
just kidding,
serious.
bro. I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Bro.
you're
Yeah,
serious. I
I'll
know
pull
you're
out,
serious.
I'll pull out $20 right now. Hey, hold on. Hold up.
Nah, I don't want your $20.
I'll pull out. No, one.
Higher.
Hold up.
Don't put it out in singles either.
Ah,
I'll put out $20 right now. Oh man, look at that. Now you know what I should. No, actually no. I won't do what I'm about to do. What I'm about to say. But yeah.